Hey, Danny Ray with Pinnacle Core Life Insurance Specialist. It's October 15th. Just wanted to touch base with you about a topic I had come up today, obviously, that I'm sure everyone out there thinks about when they're shopping for life insurance, is if you recently stopped smoking cigarettes. Now, I have a client of mine this evening that I wrote a policy for that recently stopped smoking 2 months ago. Okay, and again, he wanted a 30-year level term. Middle-aged guy, healthy otherwise. And this guy's going to be, paying from some tobacco rates. Now, I'll circle back to him, and I'll explain the strategy that I did for him, where it saves him a boatload of money. Okay, but first, if you need incentive to quit smoking, then this video might have what you're looking for. Okay, as you may know, life insurance for smokers, okay, are usually 2 to 4 times more expensive than people that don't smoke. Okay, that's actually true for other tobacco sources such as chew as well. Some carriers will rate you as a tobacco user if you use chew. Now here at Pinnacle Quote, we know all the guidelines for the smoking for every one of these carriers that we represent. And again, it's over 4 dozen, close to 5 dozen. Okay, where we know the carriers that was going to look at you the most lenient way. All right, so that's very important, to be with the agent that knows the guidelines, expert of underwriting, knows exactly what the underwriters look for. Okay, with that being said, I'm here to tell you that it's never too late to quit. Okay, and we'll show you in this video, okay, what effect that smoking has on life insurance rates. Okay, now bottom line, if you can quit smoking or choose not to smoke, whatever way you want to look at it, before you apply for life insurance, you're probably going to have to wait up to a year. Okay, and it's completely possible that you won't even be given the best rate after a year. Okay, actually, it's pretty much a dead on set. You only get a standard rate. Now, the standard rate between that and a perfect preferred plus rate, it's about double the price. Okay, so you won't be getting a high risk rate, but you'll be getting a rate as if you were very well managed diabetic. All right, so let me just go tell you a little bit of point of impact of what prices are. Okay, going back to what I originally said before. Okay, working with an independent agent can save you considerable amounts of money and time. Okay, with shopping or going out and finding the best carrier. Again, here at Pinnacle Quote, we can connect you with the best carriers based on tobacco use or former tobacco use. Okay, again, it's we're going to put you with the policy that's going to be the right fit for you. All right, depending on past and how you smoked and whatever you used. Okay, now the reason why we always recommend people to go ahead and shop around and to get the best rate is because underwriters, they all assess your risk level very differently. They all look at you differently. Okay, some companies, people who have quit smoking for 6 months to a year can get a non-tobacco rate. I'm here to tell you it's probably a year. Okay, my experience doing this 24 years, it's usually 1 full year that you need to stop smoking before you're able. Now I'm talking about the last time you took 1 drag of a cigarette. Okay, when it comes to cigarettes use, until you'll get actually a non-tobacco rate, and you won't get the best rate either. Okay, the best way to find the best deals is obviously going to the right agent. Okay, and depending on the time. Now, an agent, like here at Pinnacle Quote, okay, will know exactly what the best affordable prices are for people that non-tobacco users, okay, that have quit not too long ago. Now, again, insurance companies, when they underwriting, it's all based off statistics, okay? Statistics, they know that if somebody quits a year or 5 years, okay, you're more in tone to relapse or pick up tobacco use again after a year than you say are 5. And at that point, at 5 years, and what's the point, right? Picking it up again. Okay, so there are a few high-risk life insurance companies out there that will go ahead and look at a former smoker. The best ones, in my opinion, are Principal and Banner Life. They're pretty much the most lenient. Now, again, when you look at life insurance and the way the underwriters look at you at other different carriers, most carriers are 5 years before you get a good rate. 5 years before you get a preferred plus rate. Okay, and again, going back to what I explained earlier. Okay, when I have a client that just recently stopped smoking. And listen closely to this, because this is going to save you a boatload of money. Okay, what I do is if they want a 30-year term, they just stopped smoking, 8 months, I'm sorry, 2 months ago or just recently, and they want a 30-year term, $500,000, it's going to be $250 a month, give or take $1 or $2. That's expensive. Now, why should a client, pay 30-year prices for 30 years if he just stopped smoking 2 months ago? So what I do for a client is I say, why bother doing that? Put you in a 10-year term, get that price down to $87 a month or $90 a month. Then after a year, then we go out to 30 years, okay, which at a non-tobacco rate, okay, on a 30-year term, you're still not going to get the preferred plus rate, but you'll be probably right around the standard plus. You'll be paying about $90 a month. So instead of paying $240 a month, put that $150 back in your pocket where it belongs. You knock it down to a 10-year term with a strategy that you're going to replace the policy in a year once you're fully tobacco free after 12 months, and then go out 30 years. Okay, and again, what it does for the client, it saves them about $150 a month. Just by this strategy, you're saving yourself close to $2,000, $1,800 to $2,000. Okay, so it's really important that you work with an independent agent. I mean, most agents that you talk to, about 95% of them, probably higher than that, it's probably close to 97, 98. When you speak to an agent, they are what they call a captive agent. They work for the insurance company of the products they're pushing to you. So they pretty much are presenting you with proprietary products. Okay, they don't have an access to 50 carriers and their products, so they're going to push you the products that they have. And every agent will claim that they have the best rate. I mean, I have the best rate. I have the best company. I mean, they're salesmen. Of course, they're going to say that. Okay, so getting an independent agent is very, very important. Like me, I mean, I'm not married or have any ties to any of these insurance companies. I don't work for them. If anything, they work for me. Okay, because I feed them business. So again, with that aspect of it, it's very important to get an independent agent, because no matter what your health impairment, smoking, non-smoking, cigars, tobacco, I know where the best fit is for you. And it's like having 50 agents wrapped up into one. Okay. Now again, that's pretty much on tobacco. Remember, when you're smoking cigarettes and you stop smoking, you got to be at least a year before you get a non-tobacco rate. Okay. Also, to get the preferred plus, it's going to be at least 3 years non-tobacco. Well, you don't use any cigarettes or any kind of tobacco use for 3 years. Some carriers are up to 5. Okay, Banner Life and Principal, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, they do about 3 years. Okay, so, and the most important thing is also making sure you get an independent agent to shop for you, or to go ahead and find the best deals for you. Again, here at Pinnacle Quote, that's all we do. We specialize in high-risk health impairments. We specialize in a lot of stuff the other agents don't want to specialize in. Okay, people that aren't exactly healthy. Okay, so let's just reiterate. Going back to the point of why we all should get life insurance. Okay, there's a lot of things to consider. You got to consider debts and mortgages. God forbid if you pass away and you leave your family with, especially if you're the primary breadwinner. If you die, again, your paycheck dies with you. Okay, your families not only miss their mother or father or sister or brother, but now they have to worry about finances, and the visualization that you have for your family of them in the next 20 years or 10 years or the decades ahead of you, how they're going to live, stops just like that. So life insurance covers debts and mortgages, replaces your salary income, okay, final expenses for your funeral, but also college tuition, anything in the future. Okay, remember, income, I primarily focus on income because that usually takes care of all that and multiples of income. Okay, and even an affordable term life insurance policy can provide your family with considerable financial security if you do pass. Now, again, I always like to see you go 10 to 15 to 20 times your income to make sure that all the stuff that we discussed as far as what you need it for is taken care of. Okay. Now, again, with quitting smoking can have a huge impact on your life insurance rates, as I showed you. I mean, literally, if you take a $500,000, 30-year level term for a non-tobacco user, you're paying $60 a month. Tobacco user, you're paying $250. Okay, that's about $190 more a month. If you do the math, you're talking about about 70 grand probably over 30 years you're just throwing away because you take a drag of a cigarette. Now, if you commingle in what you use a year as far as how much tobacco you use, that's another 60 grand. So you're pretty much at about $130,000 if you smoke cigarettes and you want life insurance for the long term. You're taking 130 grand and you're throwing it away. Okay. Okay. So, with that being said, again, it sets my intake on if you stop smoking. I mean, you just do it anyway because it's going to kill you. It's got an abundance of health risks involved. Again, and call it Hustle Pinnacle quote, and we'll make sure you get the best deal as far as your policy. And again, even if you recently stopped smoking, I will put up a strategy for you that you'll get your coverage that you need now. Because again, you never know when you're going to die. Obituary columns are filled with people like you and me that kissed their kids, hugged their wife or husband yesterday, and just didn't make it home. Could be 40, could be 35 years old. So if you don't have any life insurance, okay, and you just stop smoking, give me a call because I'll outline a strategy for you where it'll make sure that you get what you need now. And again, we'll replace the policy down the line when you have a couple of years under your belt. Okay, so give us a call at 855-380-3300. You can also visit us at pinnaclequote.com. Okay, you can request an appointment through the website. Also get an instant quote. Okay, you can go to instant quote through the website. Okay, and you can actually see which carriers will give you the best rate. Okay, and then we can hold your hand and walk you through the whole process. Okay, just fill out a little form online and submit it. So, and again, if you need any questions, you can either call me and you use the chat box at the bottom of the website. I'm happy to say that within the next 24 hours, our new website and blog will be launched. I'm very excited about that. So again, that's my intake on quitting smoking and how it impacts your insurance rates. All right, so you guys be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.